What's going on, y'all? It's game day as the Chicago Bulls are prepared to take on the Houston Rockets. Josh Giddey's making his return. We're getting the Bulls back for whatever that's worth here in this last part of the season. But we're going to talk about it all and more right after this. What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow us at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content today, y'all. And Chicago Bulls taking on the Toronto Raptors, man. I don't know how to feel about this game, and I know a lot of Bulls fans don't really know what to expect for this game. Because of everything that's going on and how the Bulls have been playing lately. And the fact that there's so much newness to this team. Yeah, we're getting Josh Giddey back, Trey Jones, we're getting those guys back, but there's just so much new around this team right now. You got Wes Unseld coaching today in place of Billy Donovan. There's a lot going on right now, so we'll see what's going to happen here. You know, I'll say this. The thing that I'm most excited about right now with this team in this current place that they're in is just simply put, I'm just ready to see this team actually play some semblance of basketball so we can see what fits and what does not fit. That's really what it comes down to. Like this team before, Josh Giddey and Trey Jones, before the All-Star break, they hadn't been together. They only had a couple of practices. So they didn't really have time to meld together as a team. And so because of that, like a lot of these guys have never played together before then, right? So, that's what we're looking at when it comes down to it. Vaughn says, I don't know if I understand these new lottery ideas. Well, keep in mind, they're not. So those ideas that came out weren't saying that they're going to implement all of them. Those are a list of different things that they're going to try, that they have thought about implementing. So that's the way that my brain was able to rationalize it, Vaughn, is that keep in mind, they're not talking about doing 2 out of those 4 things or all those things. It's that one of those things, and they're trying to figure out which route is the best route. I think that helps simplify it a little bit. So don't look at it as a set of rules. Look at it as a singular rule that they're going to try to figure out. If that helps you kind of better grasp that idea of it, right? We got Philly the Third in here. Shout out to my boy Phil's dad in the building. Good man here. Good man here, man. I appreciate you. You raised a hell of a young man there, brother. What's the good word, King Drip? Let's get this W. Let's hope so. But I doubt it. Modest needs to turn up. This is an opportunity for Modest to definitely take the reins a little bit more, turn up some is definitely what you want to see. See Fred? Hey, we don't need to know what your dating profile is, my boy. We don't need to know what your headline is on your dating profile. We here to talk Bulls, bro. We just here to talk Bulls. That's it. I'm just messing with you, bro. Miss you, man. Good to be back. Excited to see how we look with Giddey, Smith, and Jones back. Miss me? I've been posting every day. But no, I know you mean live. Like, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm happy to be back, man. Happy to be back. I will not be doing anything for Saturday's game. So if that way nobody, because every time I'm gone for a game, everybody's like, hey, man, where Haize, are you okay? You would think when I miss a game, you would literally think that I disappeared off the face of the earth for a few days. Like, I'm not going to be here Saturday. You will get your morning episode Saturday, but I'm not going to do anything for the game Saturday. No pregame, no live call, no postgame show on Saturday. I ain't got nothing for you motherfuckers. I ain't got shit for y'all. But other than that, I'll be back Sunday, and there you go there. So, but I just wanted to put that out there. I will not be here on Saturday. Who's the odd man out of the guard rotation? To me, it's either Sexton or Jaden Ivey, because Josh Giddey's going to play. Trey Jones is going to play. Anthony Simons is going to play, because I do think they're evaluating for a long-term fit for Anthony Simons. Jaden Ivey's going to play because they have to figure out what's going on with him in restricted free agency. So that leaves either Colin Sexton or Rob Dillingham out of the rotation. One of those guys are not going to be in the rotation. And we'll see. We shall see. And I think that's also going to be maybe a good pick, kind of barrier on what they plan, how they plan to play the rest of the season. Are they focused on development more than anything else? We shall see. Fuck. Don't eat in your good hoodies, man. I definitely got salsa on my hoodie. That's crazy. I can't wait to see the starting lineup. Hey, I feel you on that one. Jalen Smith is playing. Let's see if they've officially announced it. Casey Johnson alluded to that it looked like Jalen Smith and Trey Jones were going to be playing. I know Josh Giddey flat out said he was going to give it a go today, but let's see. Do we have any for sure? That's my work with Billy Donovan. Ooh, I don't see anything that says for sure yet. So I guess we shall see. Does anyone know why we traded for so many second-round picks? If you've been on the channel, we've talked about that a lot. I think that the Bulls plan on doing a lot of willing and dealing this offseason, and with them having the cap space that they have and to be able to absorb players into that and trade exceptions, I think they loaded up on second-round picks so they can send something back while not having to send back any salary. That's just my personal opinion. At least we can stop hearing bullshit from fans about tanking. I always hated the thought of telling players to lose on purpose. Such a loser mentality. Yeah, I mean, and players don't take, organizations do, right? Like, these guys are out there playing. They're out there competing. These players aren't playing like, oh, we got to get this draft pick. But organizations tank, and they put themselves in a position to be a bad team. And, yeah, it sucks. It really, like, think about it this way. We're losing a whole third of a season on development. That's really what's going to happen. So Paige, looking forward to Giddey playing with these guys. We'll see. Let's see what they can do. Is Nick Richards playing? I think so. Damn it, I forgot the Chicago Bulls play today. I happen Haize Giddey is back. We had a whole week off. You motherfuckers couldn't learn to spell in a week. Haize Giddey. My boy. Haize Giddey. That's what you got. Haize Giddey. That's really what we typing right now. Haize Giddey. That is crazy. Hold on. I got to troll this real quick. That's crazy. This man said Haize Giddey. Haize Giddey. Jose. That's crazy, bro. I'm just hoping to see how those guys fit with Giddey and Boozy to develop. Not expecting many wins. I feel that. Why do you think Billy's reluctant to take Okoro out the starter lineup? See, these niggas is all, bro. What are we doing? You got me calling y'all N-words in front of the white people. And run Modest and Smith at the 3-4. Feels like I've been waiting forever for this, and he treats it as situational. That is because they do not trust. Well, I think it's because of lineup. They still want to leave some of I'm losing my complete. I'm still thinking about Haize Giddey. Losing my complete of some semblance of defense. Haize Giddey, y'all. Haize Giddey. Shout out to Haize Giddey, y'all. What y'all know about that Haize Giddey? Josh Giddey dancing bachata. Hey, Haize Giddey in this motherfucker. That's crazy. That's wild. Thank you, Vincent, for this moment. This is crazy. Haize Giddey. That's crazy. That's just odd, man. I'm leaving this up on the screen, too. Y'all going to be distracted with me. I'm leaving that up on the screen. That's crazy. Looks like Jalen is playing, but Nick Richards isn't. Damn, that sucks. Deanna in the building. Shout out to Deanna. This is Go Bulls. Haize Giddey right here in the chat. Man, Haize Giddey is crazy. That's wild. This man said Haize Giddey. Haize Giddey. This is Archangel said, what is she looking? Somebody called him Haize Giddey. This is Haize Giddey. This is Josh Giddey if he was Mexican. That's Haize Giddey. Oh man, I hope nobody clips this, man. Torres Law says, Haize, this is officially Giddey's new name, Jose. Jose Giddey is crazy, man. We went from Dell and Harry to Jose Giddey. That's crazy. What are we doing? What are we doing? This season is no longer about winning losses. It's about evaluating and developing these players. 100%. 100%. That's crazy. That's absolutely wild. That's absolutely wild. Oh, man. I needed that laugh. I was not expecting that at all. With this new emphasis on tanking punishments, how do you see this affecting us? Well, the tanking rules won't go into place until next season. They got to vote on them, so they can't implement it right away, so it's not going to affect us. What's your take on Rob being an important piece for our team? LOL, I can't stop laughing about Jose. I mean, Rob got to prove he's an important piece. Right now, Rob is a young piece that could turn into something, but I can't call him an important piece yet. And no knock on him. I mean, in reality, I can't call him an important piece. If he's that important, he'd be starting. I was wrong, Rich is okay, good. Man, that's crazy. We are never gonna these are the moments. This is why I love post All-Star break stuff. Is really what I love about it. Cause like at this point now, that winning and losing isn't the focus of your team. Now we're just having fun. Jose Giddey is crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jose Giddey is one of the more wild typos I've ever seen. It's crazy. Jose Giddey. I know we're guard heavy, but Darius Acuff Jr. is cold. I like him. I do like him for sure. I like him. Who is Toronto Raptors starting center tonight? Isn't Pirtle still out? Is he back from injury? I know he was out for a second there. Is he back? Thank you, Vincent, for Jose. Moments like that, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Vincent and Chat GPT. Thank you for that. That's all I can say. It's truly, truly thank you for what you just provided to our life. I really do appreciate that. Because we would not have had that moment if it wasn't for that typo. Jose Giddey. We got a real 7-game homestand starting. Yep, and we could have a real 7 losses in a row. 7 straight losses. I'd be Jose Giddey if they wanted me to. I even take 1/4 of the pay too. That's funny. And probably 1/10 of the skill. No offense to you, but like I just mean that what Josh Giddey does is special. Haize, what do you think about Kia Pete? He looks pow. First of all, if you can ask a legitimate question without being remedial, maybe I'll answer it. I like what the fuck is he looks pow? What the fuck is that, bro? With having Jones, Giddey, and Ivy next year, I'm just curious how much longer they hold on to Jones. Imagine his value at the trade deadline was having 2 years left and a team option. Rob may have to wait. Could be. Very well could be. I'm not watching the game because I know how it ends. Okay, hey. I mean, if that's what works for you. Azame says, I think I'm going to get Taco Bell while watching Jose Giddey today. Hey, man, listen. That was a chat moment, bro. We are never going to forget that moment. We are literally never. That is a Chicago Bulls Central Now moment that will live in infamy. We are never going to forget that moment. If Josh really have these guys balling, I'll apologize for arguing against giving into his contract demands. Glad they at least met in the middle. You know, I mean, meeting in the middle should never be a problem, right? Like, if you have two sides that are trying to get stuff done, meeting in the middle should never be a problem. The problem was that we all kind of knew they were eventually going to meet in the middle. They spent the entirety of the offseason doing what they should have done in one meeting. Like, literally. How hard is that to meet in the middle? It should have took 2 meetings to be like, hey, I want 30. We want to sign you for 20. All right, 25. Okay, 25. All right, we agree on 25. That's it. I've seen people negotiate prenups quicker than that. If we keep Dillingham, I would love to see him grow into another Jamal. Jamal Crawford was not even that little, though. Like, not as little as Rob Dillingham. I mean, listen, we'll see. If Rob Dillingham can to grow into a scoring guard off the bench, that's not bad. Now, I do think he's like, I've been more impressed with his passing than his scoring since he came to Chicago. Personally. Toronto, Detroit, and New York. Wow, those are some. Okay, Jeremy, read the room, bro. What is wrong? Why is the chat calling Josh? Okay, so you must have just been coming in here. So somebody had a typo, and they were asking a question, but they typed it Haize Giddey instead of Josh Giddey, and we've been having fun with it since. People are gonna come back into the people who are just coming into the stream are gonna be like, these motherfuckers is crazy for real. Did they say Haize Giddey? Haize? Yep, they said Haize Giddey. What motherfucker said Haize? It was Vincent. It was that motherfucker Vincent. You missed a moment, bro. It was a moment, man. It was a moment. Who do you think the best rookie for us to draft in the NBA? Any of them? At this point, like, you got to wait to see exactly where we're going to be at. I mean, it really depends on where you're going to be, because if you're in the top 4, it's a wildly different answer than if you're 8 through 12, right? So, we'll see. You guys know I provide the best draft coverage. I'm one of the few actual Bulls podcasters that actually watch college basketball consistently too. No shot to any chump holes, but so I got you on those. Go off. I got you on those on the on the college analysis, man. Can Josh slide to the small? No, Josh Giddey is a point guard. Do y'all like? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because yeah. Crack babies was supposed to be born in the 80s. Some of y'all y'all fentanyl babies. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. So we now know the Bulls can't tank next season now that we finna have some anti-tank rules. Well, keep in mind, tanking isn't necessarily if you're just a bad team. The Bulls made themselves a bad team, but I don't think they were ever going to be tanking next season anyway. I don't think that was ever going to be what they were going to be. Thank you for answering my questions, LOL. Go Bulls and go Haize. Hey, listen, Haize Giddey. Haize Giddey, y'all. A chat moment. That's crazy. It's so frustrating watching Portland hover literally right outside the playoffs. I mean, they're not gonna make the playoffs outright. They're gonna have to go through the play-in regardless. That's why I've been saying a lot. For me, I've just been like, get to the 8 seed. If they can get to the 8 seed, it means that they got to win 1 out of 2 games to get to the playoffs. Get to that 8 seed. AJ, our future shooting guard, one last present from Adam Silver since we never tank. Listen, y'all be mad hopeful, but I would love AJ to this team. I think he's exactly what we need. Oh, my daughter scored great on her ACTs. Sorry, y'all know me. I'm a proud father. I'm gonna stop. So on math, my daughter out of 90 scored 83 on her ACTs. For writing, she scored an 82 out of 90. And on literacy, she got 82 out of 90 as well. We doing this. Hey, listen. I love to see my kids thrive. That's all I can say. Love to see my kids thrive, man. You think we can pull another 20 to 5? Fuck no. What the hell you thinking is going on, man? Can we get it? Fuck no. A 20-5 run with this team, the Chicago Guard? Fuck no, bro. Like you got a better chance of knocking up Oprah and getting spousal support than us going 20-5. That's crazy. That's awesome. Good, bro, on your daughter. Bright future ahead. Yep. Let's hope so. Bulls getting in the top 4. I'm taking AJ, Caleb Wilson, a cuff, top 3 for me. Hey, shout out to Rob there. Is Josh on a minutes restriction, and congrats to your daughter on her grades? Thank you. I would imagine the amount of time that he's been out, I would imagine they're going to probably have him and Trey on a minutes restriction. I don't think anything's been officially announced. Keep in mind, you got to remember, most of our injury updates come from Billy Donovan. He's away from the team right now because of his father's death. Rest in peace. So we're not going to get very transparent injury updates like we usually do because that usually comes from Billy Donovan. Laughing my ass off. Appropriate reaction. Absolutely. Absolutely. Congratulations, Haize. Listen, congrats to my daughter. I ain't do shit but raise her. So I'm all for giving my kids accomplishments and not me not trying to make that about me. My kids are wonderful people. They're amazing human beings, even outside of that, and I'm very, very proud of who my children are as people. I think that's really important. But all right, y'all. Gonna get ready to wrap it up. We haven't had basketball. I ain't got a lot to talk about today. I'm not even gonna lie. First of all, we got the greatest, one of the greatest moments of Chicago Bulls Central history, thanks to Vincent saying Jose Giddey. I think that's enough to stop the stream early in of itself. This is a classic moment here. This right here is classic. That's all I can say to that. That's wild, man. That's just wild. That's crazy. But all right, I love you guys, man. Make sure you guys are following us at Bull Central Pod. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, bullcentralpod@gmail.com. Lastly, if you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for the mailbag, the number to do so, 773-270-2799. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'll catch y'all after the game. Love you guys. Go Bulls. Peace, y'all.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.
Jose.